Okay, this is the MyReads app. This has been created using React, uh, open source framework from Facebook. So, how does this app work? This is basically a bookshelf where we can add books. Books are queried from a remote data backend server. So, this is the main screen. We can add books to our shelves. We have 3 shelves by default: currently reading, want to read, and read. So let's click the plus icon at the bottom, which will bring us to the query screen. And this query screen has been designed by using the router component, so that's why we get a search appended to the URL. So let's say search for comics. There's a 1-second delay to allow the user to finish typing. So as you've seen, we saw a loading button here which queried the backend database and is displaying 20 comics. So what can we do here? We can click the control button and assign a particular book to a shelf. So by default, it is not assigned to any shelf like this, and then we can add it. Let's say we want to add it to the currently reading shelf. So it has been a friendly message appears in the top saying that this book has been moved to the currently reading shelf. So as you can see, the red color denotes the book as it exists in the currently reading shelf. Green denotes it doesn't exist on any particular shelf. We can change it by, let's say we want to move it to want to read, and the color changes to yellow. That's the color I've assigned to the want to read shelf, yellow. Let's say we want to move this to the red bookshelf, and it changes to gray, and of course with a friendly message. Gray is the color I've assigned to red shelf, the red bookshelf. So what we have 1, 2, 3, 4 status, and the 4 status are displayed by these 4 colors. Red for currently reading shelf, yellow for want to read shelf, gray for red shelf, and green for book that has not been assigned to any particular shelf. Now, if we go back to our main page, you'll see the 4 books that we have assigned to different shelves. And of course, the number appears here. So let's go back. Let's say we want to search for something different. Let's say poetry. Exactly the same way, we can assign books to the various shelves. We can assign books to various shelves. Let's say we want to assign this to currently reading. We want to assign this to want to read. And let's say we want to assign this to read. As you can see, the colors change based on the selections that I've made. Right. So if we go back, you can see these books have been added. This one I just added from the poetry. This one I just added from poetry, and this one also I added from poetry search. So in the same way, we can add various. We can also search by author. Let's say Stephen King. Let's see. Typing. So for Stephen King, let's say we want to add this to reading, and this one to want to read. And if we search for something that doesn't exist, it will give us a message that we did not find any book for whatever term we used. So right now we have 3 books for currently read, 3 for want to read, and 2 books in the shelf that has been already read. So that's it. That's a quick overview of how the system works, and I hope you enjoyed it. And by the way, here's the code that I've written to create this small app. I have 6 components here, 2 models, one for the book and one for the shelf. I'm using a lot of static methods, like for example keys that denotes shelves. These keys are actually being used like for enums. Like instead of typing currently reading as a string, I use the key. I use the currently reading property of the keys object, and I'm using this as an enum basically. And what else is interesting? Let's say if you look at each component, add component is the plus button, this button that gets rendered. That's the add book. Book details is this particular book. Each book is shown in the book details component. List books. What it does is lists all the books for this shelf, or this shelf, or if we are in the search screen, it'll display the books being displayed are from the list books component. List bookshelves. Okay, this is the three bookshelves here. This is from the list bookshelves, and if you notice, right here, what I'm doing is a loop. I'm looping through all the different shelves, and the value I'm pulling from the shelf model keys. That's where I'm putting the values shelves. If you look up, you'll notice here getting the keys from the shelf class, and I'm ignoring the none key because this is not used in the bookshelf, but the none key is used to denote the none status for a particular book. What else? Okay, message is very interesting for me. It was interesting to implement. Message is like for example, if you move a particular book to currently reading, message is this that pops up on the screen, and this is very fun to implement, and also very useful, and was a little challenging, especially for passing states or making a message disappear. It was challenging as well as fun. If I click on the cross icon, the message disappears. And of course with the search books, which is this screen, and of course the main app, which is controlling all the states of the app and all the different methods to query the database. For example, update book. It queries the book API, which is here. It queries the book API to get to set the status to set the shelf status of the book. And update query book shelf status method. Query book is also another backend API based method which searches for the term user enters in the search screen. And in the render method, we have these two main components: list bookshelves and search books, and of course they are wrapped in the route component, which controls the search or root. You are part of the URL. And finally, we can take a look at the app CSS and how I've implemented the different colors for the components. Right, so that's it. One quick look at the package. I'm using just React, React.DOM, React.DOM, and React scripts. These are I'm not using prop types in the app, but these are the four main packages that I'm using. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.